Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Euro cylinders, what are they? How do you identify them from different cylinders, and what configurations do they come in, and what keying can we match it to? Let's go through those first questions. Okay, so a Euro cylinder is this cylinder here, and this cylinder is identifiable, one, by the shape, and two, by the center. When you move it in your fingers like this, you'll see it doesn't move. Well, it's what we call a fixed cylinder, a fixed cam cylinder. It's called Euro cylinder, teardrop cylinder, just to name a few of the names, but generally Euro cylinder, fixed cam, everyone would know what you're talking about. These are suited for European mortise locks, and some other type of locks also do operate them on as well, mainly European mortise locks. So it'll actually be fitted in this configuration where the small bit's going down on most doors. A lot of the time you put the key in, you turn it 2 times to activate the bolt, 2 times to undo the bolt, and 1 more time to activate the latch. So they come in different colours, they come in different lengths as well. A lot of doors now are getting thicker. The way you can measure it is you can measure from the centre screw this way and measure from the centre screw that way. You can get them actually offset where they're larger on one side and smaller on the other side. You can also get them with a turn snip on the inside. So you can operate this lock just by turning it with your fingers. Now, when identifying this as a fixed cam, when it's got a turn snip, you'll go and move it and you'll say, oh, it's turning. And that is still a fixed cam, even though it is moving. It's moving because of this part here is moving, so that can be a little bit confusing, but that is still a fixed cam Euro cylinder with a turn snip. Another one here is one that has a cog in the middle. Completely different setup, not compatible with these Euro turn cylinders. Another one here which you can get confused by is same shape as well, is a screen door cylinder. This is what we call a lazy cam or a floating cam, and this is for a screen door. This goes, if you were to look at it from this position, it goes from 12 o'clock down to about 5 o'clock. As where this fixed cam Euro turn, if we were to turn it, it can actually turn 360 degrees. So that's one way to kind of identify it. Another cylinder you might see that says, oh, that's exactly the same thing, but it's completely different, is a Trilok cylinder. And you can identify that by the different cams and the gap in the middle. That's a Trilok cylinder. So no other cylinders, none of these cylinders up the top will work in place of these ones here. These will work in the same place because they are both a fixed cam. So whether you want to turn on the inside of your lock or you want the key on the inside of your lock, you can have both. If it's this type of cylinder, it will work. So these are fixed cam cylinders in the Euro section. Now we've got a variety of them, some of which are changeable. This one here is not changeable, and some of which have this quick change up the top. You can remove the Allen keys and you can rekey it if you wish to do that as well. These ones are changeable, but mainly for locksmiths because you need a special tool. They come in different keyways. We can set these up on a security key if you wish. Just check out the security key section, or you can have them as a 5-pin and a 6-pin. Generally speaking, the 5-pin cylinders are slightly longer, which might be good if you've got a wider door. If you've got a standard door, you probably just use the 5-pin cylinder. You also have the option of having, if you order more than one of these cylinders, if you want, let's say, 2 doors and you want them both to have the same key, you can have that just by selecting key alike. Key alike means you have more than one lock working on the one key. So one key can work 2 locks. If you want 2 separate locks and 2 separate keys, that's one way they come out of the bag. That means one key will work one and one key will work the other, and the keys won't interchange and work each other. So you have one type of key for one lock, and that's what it is. If you do order from us and you wish to have a deadbolt and a cylinder and you add it all to your shopping cart, you can also select the option key my order alike. What that means is we'll take one and we'll match it to the other. Even though they're different locks or different cylinders, we can do that. So that way you've got the same key working on both the cylinder and the deadlock. When you key like your order, it means you can just order the parts and then go and install them yourself. So that's the options there. One more newer option that's coming out is this new Gainsborough TE2, which has the little cutout section here. That's how you can tell a Gainsborough TE2. Gainsborough Keyway. We also do have these type of cylinders for that as well. So if you've got a lock and you would like to match up with your Gainsborough key, you can order one in that profile, have it repinned, or use that and then match everything else to it, however you want to do. So that's Euro cylinders, fixed cam with turn, fixed cam double cylinder. As you see, it's not moving. That's how you identify them. That's what we can do for them, and you can find more information on our lock shop. Any questions, hit that blue button on the right hand side in the middle of the page, send us an email and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.